This. Hey, welcome to part two of Fate and Comics anniversary, 1 year, and we're
What
here
year?
with Zodwriter and Bishop. Hi, man.
What's
What's
going
happening?
on?
Oh, somehow
What's going on with you?
you're getting choppy, Bishop.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm getting
you.
choppy. It's been
Yeah,
I don't
no.
know. It took me a while to get in here, so I don't know. Maybe it's the connection.
Yep. Yeah. Anyway, so we're here with Zod. What's happening, Zod?
What's happening?
Yeah, what you
Good,
been up
good,
to?
good to be here, gentlemen.
Yep. We were
Hey, what
discussing
you,
about the trailer of Super L. Why is
oh
he
no, not
shouting?
who knows?
Why is he?
Who knows?
Does he have a anger management issue?
Probably. It's just ridiculous. The
We
more
have
I think of it, the
socks.
more
We have socks in
hey,
the chat.
what's going on, Sasha? How you doing, man? Welcome to the chat.
Yep. You. We're here to discuss the bash party. Yeah. We're here to discuss the party that as an anniversary special. Although this is part two, this is
Right.
the gun bashing.
Hasn't there been enough? I mean,
Well, anniversary bash.
I'm always down for it. Now. You know, I'm always down for a good gun bashing. Oh yeah.
Right.
Right. It's kind of I think they already surrendered something. There's part of them that knows that the movie is gonna flop big time.
You think?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, with the reaction of the the funders, the stock stakeholders.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And did you guys know? I just heard this today. They got
Hmm.
people that they're actually bribing and paying to say things good about the movie.
Well, that's what they did. They did that about with the Flash, and they did that with Blue Beetle. They did that with a couple of them. So I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised.
This movie needs all the help it can get. When they give Superman autism, that's not a good thing.
Superman
I'm
autism.
sorry.
Autism. Nah,
Man.
I kind of agree with that though. For real. Autism. He seems a little
Yeah,
off.
it's
Like I don't understand. I don't understand what his problem is. Like he's always yelling. Every scene he's yelling. Every
yeah.
scene.
He's yelling at Lois. He's yelling at Crypto. He's yelling at Lex. He's yelling at people. Why is he so
Yeah.
damn
Yeah.
The
mad?
plot is
I'm with you. I'm with you, Socks. Give me $1 million, and I'll tell you what kind of one punch stand movie I'll make with $1 million. I don't have
yeah.
anybody in the kind of movie that I'm making right now. I think is pretty incredible. But James Gunn, this is ridiculous, man. I don't know how this is acceptable. And the people that continue to defend this movie, I just
Yeah, really.
I'm
Their
scratching my head
shield,
here.
their
Me too.
shields. And
Yeah, because the more I see of it,
hi,
like I
Sean
see,
Franklin.
hey, what's going on now? Welcome. Yeah, because I saw another little clip of him and Lex. He busts in the office looking for Crypto,
Oh yeah,
and
that's the one we're talking about with Zod. Uh, Where's my
it's so
dog?
yeah. Where's my dog? Really,
Actually,
really,
he swiped it from me. Where's my cat?
right?
Well, we know James Gunn watches Faith in Comics, so you know.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So hello, James
absolutely.
Gunn. We know you're out there. We know you're out there lurking. Say hello, James. Why not?
Hey, Gunny
James
Poo.
Gunn, he ruined Superman. Yeah, Sean, he did
Yes,
ruin Superman.
he did, Sean. He did. It's awful.
I mean,
It's just going to be
your
disgusting.
new superhero, the Sovereign, is more Superman than James Gunn's Superman.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sox
Exactly. He's sick
Bulletin
one too.
says, I lost IQ points by watching that new Superman clip today. Superman yelling
Yeah.
at Lex. Also, Superman has super hearing and he couldn't hear what Lex said.
No, he
That's
heard it. He heard
right.
it. He heard it.
That's
That's
crazy.
it is
It's
crazy.
it's ridiculous. This movie is a total waste of time.
And
And
I
he
don't
wants to
I
try to
don't
get his hands on my girl, Wonder Woman.
Mhm.
Are you
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah.
I'm at
For
no.
someone who has powers, who can feel even Brandon Routh Superman can sense everything around him. Why is this
Okay.
uh, David Corn Sweat Superman any different? Weird.
And he's just like his name, Corn. Total corn.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So what are you up to now,
But
Bishop?
um, right now, just I'm here. I got one of my good friends here and stuff with me, and my cousin. He's here because tomorrow I will be going to the doctor. I will be going to the hospital tomorrow. Um, to get some things taken care of. Nothing extra serious, so don't worry. But I have to take care of my body and stuff.
All
So I'll
right.
be going in the morning. And other than that, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
You know,
So did you see the trailer for the Fantastic Four
love
first
every
step?
one of the trailers. I've loved.
It's
I
good,
loved it. I'm really looking forward to that movie because
it gave me this goosebumps
right, because it
watching
takes you right back to the comic book.
it, and I have a reason why Reed Richards has a mustache, elastic mustache. Remember that.
An elastic stash, huh? I
It's the
know
trailer's
that's
better than what Ganipu did, which is so weird.
everything is
Yeah,
better than
well,
what Gunny Poo is doing.
James Gunn didn't exactly make the bar very high, so
Yeah.
You got that right.
Yes, Sean, we can't wait for Jurassic World Rebirth and the Fantastic Four first step to bury Super L
yeah.
I'm,
in the
I'm the only
box
reason I'm
office.
the only reason I'm happy for Jurassic World is because I know it's going to defeat Superman. But I've kind of lost interest in over the years in the Jurassic whole thing.
The whole
The first
dinosaur sort of.
it's only from yeah,
I,
yeah. I mean,
I still have those toys for, that I bought for my son. Dinosaur toy,
oh, cool,
dinosaur figures. It's still somewhere in the house, which is
cool,
I think
cool, cool.
he's gonna give it to his son or daughter. Weird. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I was having a hard
So,
time rendering the other day. when I heard the news about Disney and Universal suing Mid Journey. I think it's affecting the rest of
It's affecting everything. Trust me.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
affecting everything, which is
it is. Yeah,
They're
it's
gonna they're gonna
crazy.
they're gonna try to they're gonna try to they're gonna try to ruin it, for everybody because again, it's it they realize the power of this technology, and the fact is it's going to make Hollywood obsolete. But what they're doing is they're doing is just slowing down the inevitable. They're not really stopping anything. They're just
Right.
yeah.
temporarily impeding it. That's about it.
You haven't had no
Sucks.
major problems with Todd, did you?
Yeah, I have recently.
I,
Yeah,
I, I
recently it's
have
been
I
it's
had a
been it's been it's
problem
been hell
the
on
other
earth
day.
trying to render anything. But
Yeah.
I'm working
Wow.
through it.
I hope it's I'm hoping that it's back to normal because I rendered about 6 thumbnails for 6 songs.
Everything that I do now seems to violate their policies.
Oh,
So
we're back
Yeah,
to
yeah,
that again. We're back
we're
to
yeah,
back
that
to
that
that.
again.
Yes,
yeah,
Oh,
we're
okay.
back to that again.
yeah.
And I think
That's crazy.
music wise, it's okay for us to do it because we don't copyright our music
Mm,
from the
Well,
beginning.
well, yeah. When you write your own songs, you don't have that problem. Um,
Yes.
right.
but but yeah, but with
But it's
video, it's a little different because they look for anything. Anything can trip off the sensors with the video. It's with the renders.
yeah.
That's a completely different thing. You have a character that even remotely resembles anything now, and it violates policy. Almost every image I've tried to make of Isage in the last week or two has violated the policies in some way, and it will not let me
even
do
though
it
she's
on
even though
any of the
she's original.
programs. Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. She did, for some reason, whatever it is, she violates the policies. So I can't. I don't know what's going on right now, but it's really aggravating because I've got a lot of stuff I got to finish up with Isage, and now I'm having problems. So I don't know,
That's crazy.
but we'll see. We'll get through it. It is what
Like
it
I
is.
always said, like I always tell you, Zod, it's gonna work out.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know it is. It's just like I say, it's a good thing that it's a good thing that I didn't stick deadbolt to that July 11th release date, or I'd be
Right.
screwed.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Absolutely.
Sox Bulletin says
Absolutely.
James Gunn actually said his version of Superman is weaker than previous Supermans before. No one wants to hear
So
that.
so he did say that at one time, didn't he? Well, you can clearly
He's
see it.
here. Well, well, well.
Hey, that's what's up, Habit? Well,
Yeah.
well, well.
Yeah,
Do we have
Hollywood,
problems?
Hollywood,
Problems, you
Hollywood is
say?
Hollywood is threatened by Hollywood is threatened now because the video generation is just too damn good.
It's too
And
good.
because people, ordinary people like us, can do it, right?
Exactly.
Using using the images that they produced before, like the ones in the news is uh, what's the name of Supergirl from the CW? Um
uh, 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 Melissa Benoist.
yeah, her picture was the main when they did picture to motion style. She was dancing.
Mm,
It was flawless,
yeah,
right?
yeah. They know they were, and maybe they seen some of the clips of One Punch Man and got shook.
I wonder what Isa reminds me of.
It could be. I mean,
Because you are doing some good stuff over there.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely not nothing to mess with. It's definitely a good looking movie. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see the
I see.
Silver Surfer in the trailer of the new Fantastic Four movie?
See, that's why I don't like the new Fantastic Four. I'm not happy with the look of the Silver Surfer. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But thank God that it's a one and done. In this movie, she's gonna be done, and you'll never see her again.
Looks like
I
something
think they're gonna,
from ancient times. It is.
yeah, yeah. I think they're gonna go
So,
back to the Norn Rad.
well, the Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four now is supposed to be the wife of Norrin Rad,
Of Norn
right?
Rad. Yeah, I know. Corny. And I heard that she was only in one issue of a Fantastic Four comic book. She was only in one issue. So why would they just even? I don't know. I don't know.
Sock says Norrin Rad is still coming.
Yeah, I know. Definitely.
Yeah.
She's just like a stand-in.
I'm one of this times like this. I miss Mikey when we were discussing about Marvel in general, plus the comic book movies.
Oh yeah, he'd be
Especially
excited.
the
He'd be excited for all this stuff for sure.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he's
Oh yeah. And can you imagine the scoops we would have now?
yeah.
It'll be crazy. Yeah, Mikey will be all over it.
So I'm gonna share to you one of my new songs from Dr. Qatar
Oh, okay.
Jazz Quartet. This is a
Not the
bash
Jazz
for
Quartet.
yeah, the Jazz Quartet. Listen.
The king of quips, the lord of lore, turns box office man into fanboy war. He's got a heart, they say, it's made of memes, and plot stitched tight with deleted scenes. Oh, what a craftsman, what a mind. He reuses tropes like it's some rare find. Original is just what he calls borrowed, with cameos deep and themes hollowed. Gunn, darling, can't you tell? Every punchline's a lazy rebel yell. With a wink, he rewrites the robot type, then blames the past for not doing it right. He's got charm, oh yes, it's rich, wrapped in banter and a tone-deaf pitch. A masterclass in style of a soul, add a talking raccoon and you're on a roll. But don't ask questions, don't poke too hard. He's playing 4D chess with a stack of cards, and if it bombs, oh, it's just too deep. Y'all didn't get it, go back to sleep. Lights, camera, subtext denied. Watch the visionary justify the slide. He's not rebooting, he's rebranding your pride. It's the Gunn plot, so clever, so bold, like glitter glued to something old. He paints with flash, he edits with spin, and always makes sure he writes himself in. What a twist. He kills the myth, then calls it a gift. Genius, if you're into that sort of thing. Can't you tell? Every punchline's a lazy rebel yell. With the wink, he rewrites the rulebook type, then blames the past for not doing it right. He's got charm, oh yes, it's rich, wrapped in banter and a tone-deaf pitch. A masterclass in style of a soul, add a talking raccoon and you're on a roll. But don't ask questions, don't poke too hard. He's playing 4D chess with a stack of cards, and if it bombs, oh, it's just too deep. Y'all didn't get it, go back to sleep. Lights, camera, subtext denied. Watch the visionary justify the slide. He's not rebooting, he's rebranding your pride. Lights, camera, subtext denied. Watch the visionary justify the slide. He's not rebooting, he's rebranding your pride. What a story, what a twist. He kills the myth, then calls it a gift. Genius, if you're into that sort of thing.
Genius.
Yeah,
What the hell?
if you're into that sort of
If
thing.
you're, yeah, if you're into that sort of thing, yeah, and Sinabok says the same way you're complaining about Shalaba, you better be complaining about Superman L. Suck says hearing Mikey talk about what would be coming out would be great. I miss him, and of
Yeah.
course, you don't want the scoops. And the scoop smells like dog shit. Yeah, we know. It's
Yeah. That's
amazing
crazy.
how what's happening in. I mean, wow. Do we need to apologize for the scooper wannabe? No, we don't.
No.
No, no. It's
Man,
like
I tell you.
1 year
I
of
mean,
this.
a
I
whole year.
remember.
A whole,
I remember the reason why we did Fate and Comics is to really show it in his face. Absolutely not.
yeah. Yeah.
I
It was, it was that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to share our love of God and our love of, of comics and things, and you know, we wanted to share. We just wanted to share us and the things that that are important to us.
yeah. Get ready for the summer of insanity.
Oh
It's
yeah,
so weird. It's so weird that it's summer in your part of the world while it's the monsoon season here in ours. So
right.
it's so weird.
That's crazy. And the fact that it's actually what time is it? 9:06
This
morning at your house.
the summer of prompts and algorithms.
Speaking of
Yeah, you can
prompts
say
and
that.
speaking of prompts and algorithms, I uploaded a parody clip for you to share there.
All right, let's check this out.
All right, let's do it.
Need any help, Danny boy?
Get out of my head, he's a gay.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Need any help, Danny boy?
Get out of my head, he's a gay.
You know what? That's kind of cool though. Even though that's neither One Punch Man or he's a gay, but they look good.
Exactly.
It looks good though.
Man.
Wow, man.
Wow.
That's
We
cool,
were
Zad. I like
supposed
that.
to we have so much gun bashing happening because
Yeah.
not only us are hating the movie so far, Did you know that they went to the Philippines to have an uh, an ad campaign? They use an advertising agency to get people to
Every-
attend
I'm not
the
surprised.
so it's so weird.
I'm not surprised. You got to pay people to come out and see this damn thing.
Yeah. Although gatekeepers in the Philippines really eat this up, man.
Oh yeah, they love it.
They
They
love it,
love it.
and they told me to move on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Move on.
yeah.
Move
Let it
on.
go. Move on.
Move it.
Let it go. Let it go.
No, you didn't.
Everything I've been saying about Superman L has been confirmed. Hashtag I was right. Hashtag I told you so.
Yeah. Now
Yes.
wait till you see how pissed fans are going to be when Ultraman takes off his mask and Henry Cavill is Ultraman. Wait till you see how pissed people are going to be when they see that scene. Just saying.
Now you know Henry Cavill ain't
That's,
6 feet
that's
towards that
bullshit,
movie.
right? That's
You know good
Oh,
and damn well. Henry
oh,
will be in there.
all right.
In
Everything
Filipino,
Dave's gonna
that's
get to him.
bastos.
Yeah.
Man, what's
Yeah,
happening? What's happening to the world? What's happening
What's
to
happening? What's happening? I
everything's
don't know.
loose. Everything's loose in his mind. But like I told y'all before, and I said in my videos, all this has been foretold. You just got
Oh
to get
yeah.
ready, get ready,
Oh
get
yeah.
ready.
Oh yeah. And
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask something to Zod. How can how do you write those songs, especially the gun bashing ones from Clitoria, from
How do I write them? Well, I sit there and I think about all of the ways in which I cannot stand James Gunn, and then I come up with appropriate lyrics.
So you can't.
it's
You just sit there and think of how much you can't stand them, huh?
Can't stand the
yeah.
man, and that's when
And
Yeah,
speaking of
I
Clitoria,
agree.
I'm gonna share this song.
Uh,
This is
which one?
already a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Gun Shy.
James
Yeah,
Gunn, you want us to look up,
let's roll.
but the way you're running DC, the majority of his fan base has had enough.
The sky is blue with an AI you hear. Well, this comedy and nonsense cannot be true. Are we supposed to take Superman serious? You divided everybody and made real fans furious. You got the Man of Steel triggered by aluminum cans. I'm really struggling to understand your grand plan. Why is crypto shilling out for Milkbone? It's like George Clooney once said, this is why Superman works alone. So gun shy, making a movie, nobody but you want to see. The rumors better not be true about monkeys tweeting. Oh, your career, just like your hairline, will begin the process of permanently receding. The Lev and crew are done with you. No more debating, they're just waiting for your Superman movie to die. The Man of Steel will fly again. The Snyderverse will undeniably rise again. Your DCU is DOA. All your goodwill from Guardians was swept away by your juvenile style. You are the wrong guy for this job by millions of miles. Oh yeah, it's a shame that you didn't stick with your lesser known lore instead of bastardizing DC to its core. So gun shy, making a movie, nobody but you want to see. The rumors better not be true about monkeys tweeting. Or your career, just like your hairline, will begin the process of permanently receding. Ooh, James Gunn. Ooh, James Gunn. You're about done. I can't wait for WBG to finally deflate. It's long overdue and it's because of you and your bad decisions. You're a menace who thrives on division. The day you are fired from DC will be a day of celebration. even try. You're so gunshot in a movie, nobody but you wants to see. The rumors better not be true about monkeys tweeting, or your career, just like your hairline, will begin the process of permanently receding. Look up in the sky, it's about crypto and James Gunn's war on social media. He's using Superman as a metaphor to settle a childish score. Want more? It's a poor excuse for this man-child to let loose. But when the movie flops, the chickens will come home to roost. Zack Snyder is the GOAT. Sit down, James. General Zod has got you by the throat.
Yeah. Sit down, James.
You sit down.
Yeah, sit down, James.
Yes.
He's not serious.
I love that song.
I like that song. too.
He's not.
And
He can do anything serious.
he's Superman. I mean, did you see the international trailer where he's scolding Crypto?
Oh, when he was like, sit, crypto, sit.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
It's just
That
ridiculous.
that dog is hard headed.
Yeah. Not only is he not the original crypto, he's hard headed.
Yeah. I mean,
That's crazy.
the Crypto from the Legion of Super Pets is more crypto than James
Much more
Gunn's.
crypto, yeah.
Much more crypto than
And that's actually cute and serves the purpose better for
yeah.
people that actually like crypto, because that version of crypto is not based on James Gunn's dog.
Yeah.
Right.
It is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
The dog knows.
The dog knows.
Yeah, the dog knows.
Yeah, he's definitely got a nose, that's for sure.
Feed the dog.
Right. Feed the dog. That's exactly it. Yes.
Yeah.
That's my next
Lord.
song about James Gunn. It's called Feed the Dog.
Not feed the
Nice.
dog.
That's Notorious
Not feed the dog.
track. Feed the dog.
So, have any of you guys been told to move on from Man of Steel?
Always.
Plenty of times.
Always.
Especially on Twitter.
I think they
Mhm.
they missed the point of Superman. It's all
Yeah.
comedy for them,
Yeah.
and
It is. Well, that's how James is portraying it. And it's just, I mean, okay, a little humor is fine, but not a
mhm,
whole movie. Not everything in there. Aaron Fisher's review today, and he was talking about a scene he saw where, you know, how Lois is gonna fly to one of the T spheres, whatever. You know, one of the Mr. Terrific's fake little ships. You remember she's gonna be flying one of them,
mhm.
and asked her how many can it fit in there. And I think Perry was the one that said, Perry White was the one that said, how many is going to be, how many can it fit? And she said 6. And so he starts picking people up in the office of it. You're going, and you're going. And he says that people were popping up. It was this ridiculous music, like some kind of romper room, like ding, 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 that stuff. Nobody want to see that. It's so childish. He can't help himself. It's just ridiculous.
Sin Havoc says, "No, this is what you nerds wanted." So what happened to Bishop? Sucks. Bulletin. Never tell fans to ever move on. Ever. That's all wrong. I was part of the hashtag Save Daredevil movement years ago, and now Daredevil is back on Disney Plus. And to think that those who told me to move on are comic readers. They like comics so much.
Yeah.
Sean Franklin says, "I like Titan's crypto." Hey Bishop, welcome back. What happened?
Well, thank you. I'm sorry, the connection was.
Choppy? You froze again.
I
And
know.
we have also fresh in the chat. I honestly don't see Superman making more than Black Adam like at
It
all.
won't even make Black Adam money.
At all. And hey,
It's
Osa,
it's D,
welcome.
it's DOA. It's totally
What,
dead.
what happened live?
Lois Lane saves Superman. This is what you wanted, right? Witness the retcon in full
All
swing.
right, Sin Havoc. You saw the movie, brother. Who is Ultraman? Reveal it once and for all. Who's Ultraman? When he takes
Yes.
off that mask, who's Ultraman? Tell everybody.
Who the
Who's
hell is
Superman?
Ultraman, damn it?
Because I'm hearing everything from Tom Welling to Henry Cavill. Somebody said it was Brandon Routh. Somebody even said it was
Oh, Lord.
what's his name?
Dean Kane?
Yeah, somebody said it was
Dean
Dean Kane. Yeah.
Lord.
Oh Lord.
It's not Henry Cavill. Okay.
It's not
Okay.
Henry Cavill.
That's
Very
good enough, Sin Havoc. Thank you
I
for the
knew it wasn't
confirmation.
Thank
Henry.
you for
Henry
that.
My God, because they're all on YouTube. Oh, it's Henry
Yes, thanks for
Cavill.
that.
Oh,
Because I knew Henry wasn't stepping nowhere near that movie.
James Gunn's about to change the genre and is going to connect his DCU to the Snyderverse. You'll see what's going to happen. It's all because Darkseid and how it's just like fan theory that Darkseid that when Barry went back in time, he corrupted the timeline and created James Gunn's DCU.
Ultraman is Seth Gunn.
Oh, I
What
surprised.
what the hell
I
socks?
wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Man, is that James' other brother?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's
Yeah.
the narrative
Yeah, we got
they keep on saying is so weird, and it turns out that if you count the box office of James Gunn,
Mm.
it's less than what Zack Snyder and Christopher Nolan earned.
That's crazy.
The Suicide Squad 2021, Flash, and Peacemaker connects everything to the DCU. Oh boy.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
Man,
That's
what the hell?
that's ridiculous.
That's
That is ridiculous. That's
so
ridiculous.
he's going to do a multiverse again.
Ah, for the love of
And
God, no.
that will open the opportunity for DC versus Marvel movie
Oh yeah.
that the nerds really wanted.
I mean, who is really asking for that?
I don't know if is that what the streets want.
Now, don't get me wrong. I would love to see a good battle between my girls, Storm and Wonder Woman. That would be a sick battle. But I don't really need it that badly. I need them to establish the X-Men and do them correctly. And then I need Zach to bring his behind back. And I need Zach to bring his behind back. And do a proper
Sin Havoc
continuation.
is giving us the loopy version. I would say every project James Gunn and Safran are attached to are connected, but don't believe me at all. I think he's telling the truth. Come on, Sid.
Oh,
You're making the suspense uh, really, really. They replace Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman to start. Right, right. Oops. Bishop is gone again.
Yeah.
Yeah. His new probably cell phone is full. The memory is full. Every time we do, or he's being affected. He's identified as AI.
Here, I'll give you one more look at a shot from One Punch Dan. Uh, this is an actual scene from the movie
Uh-huh.
where Mikey confronts Isage for the final time in the movie.
Okay. Wait. Let's add add Bishop back, and
StreamYard
yeah.
does not like me tonight.
Did you pray? Go.
So they are having their final confrontation. That is a that is
Mm.
a that is from their final sequence together. They have
Mhm.
quite a few scenes in the movie together, Mikey and Isage.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's really
StreamYard StreamYard doesn't
yes.
like me tonight. That looks sick.
That's cool. And Sindhavok says Bishop's got to clean the cache on his phone. Yes,
It's not bad. It's not,
clean your
it's just
phone.
sometimes StreamYard just does me like this sometimes. I already cleaned my phone out.
StreamYard is weird because this happens to me too once in a while, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not using a phone, which
Right.
is weird. Yeah. Well, man,
But that looks sick
one
as I.
year. Yeah, that scene looks weird. I'm gonna share to you now the image I did uh, the other day.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, uh, yeah, this looks better than James Gunn's Super L.
Yep, for
Oh, that
sure.
looks good. Oh, that
Yeah,
looks good.
and I won't be surprised if one of my friends, my other friends, will use this design in the game, the DC Universe game. Weird, right?
That's cool.
Buffalo
That is
Connections is
cool.
not good. It must be the beginning of the smart city that they're building in Buffalo. Are they? Are they building a smart city, Bishop?
What in Buffalo? No, I've heard nothing about it. I'm right next door. I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah.
I look into that.
You should.
Okay.
We have D. Broderick in the chat. What's good, y'all?
What up, D? What up, D brother?
Yeah, we're uh, we're having our anniversary bash, the part
Part
two
two.
of Fate and Comics 1 year anniversary. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
thanks for joining the chat, D. Broderick. It's uh
Absolutely.
it's a fun discussion.
Yeah.
Oh, Bishop's gone again. Sinavok says you should look at the Smart City website. Buffalo, New York is listed. Yeah, you got it. Just stopping through. Thanks, thanks. Shh. Yeah, and we're back. Bishop is back. I think StreamYard really hates you.
For the night, yeah. My goodness.
StreamYard really hates you, Bishop.
I guess so.
Yeah. So we had a lot of fun this whole year, right? Uh,
Yeah, we did, man. I really
yeah,
enjoyed doing this
you
show.
heard my familias in Nava. That's my wife
Mm.
is going to school now because
Oh,
I can't drive her to school because I'm doing Fate in Comics. More important.
right, right, right.
Yeah, more important, man.
Just a little
I'm
bit.
not gonna get I'm not gonna get laid tonight. I,
No, you can give that up.
yeah,
You'll be better off rubbing the orb.
StreamYard
Yeah,
versus Bishop continues.
yeah, the orb.
And
Yeah.
speaking of the orb, I think I have that somewhere.
Uh oh.
Uh oh, where is? Do I have that? No, I know. I was looking for the orb. It's not here. Oh,
The orb.
sorry.
Uh
Oh, here it is.
oh.
I thought you were
Uh
rubbing your
oh.
orb.
He will be tonight.
Weakness.
Time to
Weakness.
die, pretty punch. Your end is now.
Oh, I love it.
There.
There you go. There you go. Get it, Qatar. Rub that orb, boy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
orb.
Madness.
No further, you cyborgs are finished.
Look how good that looks.
And someone else is gonna rub
Oh,
the
you,
orb.
yeah, you done rubbing it now. And why would One Punch Man be dressed in white after you rub your orb?
Yeah,
That's One Punch
so
Stand of the
Bishop says.
future. That is a future projection of One Punch Stand.
Yes,
Bishop
sir.
love Bishop's live stream is acting as bad as mine. Mine does when I go live with Batman. Yes, socks.
Yeah,
And
I
Sinav
know.
Qatar's Qatar is sleeping on the couch tomorrow. So Sinavok gave me a hashtag. The couch.
Hashtag the couch.
Hashtag orb. And we have Darth Plato in the chat. Looks bad
What's up,
though.
Hey, Darth
Darth?
Plato.
What's up, Darth
Yeah.
Plato?
And Sock says Qatar is rubbing that orb very well.
Oh yeah, he got skills.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the important.
you see, Qatar, yes, he has a spiritual connection with the orb. It is
I
The
know he do.
orb.
Yeah, I know he
It's
do.
That's the important part that they have to wait. The rubbing of the orb.
the rubbing of the orb.
The
Yeah,
rubbing of the orb.
Yes.
man.
That's right.
The orb is Qatar's new best friend.
Well, kind of makes sense.
Gently
Yeah.
caressing.
Oh man.
I can't, I can't stop laughing. Make a new song, The Rubbing of the Orb.
Oh
So
Lord,
I
we
need
just
to
turn up
stop.
something now.
So I need to stop singing something. I need to stop. I need to share with you a new uh, punk song from Rabbit Split. This is all
Oh, okay.
about the coming movie, and this is called Trainwreck Crash. It's gonna be a train wreck coming soon.
Let it roll.
Another trailer drops, everyone's going wild. But I can see the cracks behind that plastic smile. Same old formula, wrapped in different clothes. They're selling us hope, but I already know. All the fans are screaming, this will be the one. But I've been here before, when the damage is done. I'm train wreck coming down the line. Everyone's aboard, but I decline. Seen this movie crash 1,000 times. I train wreck and it's by design. Studio executives counting dollar signs while the story suffers and the passion dies. They promise something new, but it's the same old lie. Another franchise, baby, born to fail and die. All the fans are screaming, this will save us all. But I've watched empires crash before they fall. I train wreck coming down the line. Everyone's aboard, but I decline. Seen this movie crash 1,000 times. I train wreck and it's by design. Remember when we cared, when stories used to matter? Now it's just a game of who can make things better. Box office numbers are the only truth they know, while the art we love gets buried down below. I train wreck coming down the line. Everyone's aboard, but I decline. Seen this movie crash 1,000 times. I train wreck and it's by design. Another high train wreck, another broken dream. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems.
Wow. Nothing is what it seems.
I guess not.
Trainwreck. Yeah, right? This is a good question from Dart Plato. Shouldn't orbs come in pairs?
Well, actually, there are a couple of orbs in the film. Couple.
Yeah. It's like Dragon Balls.
Not exactly, but um, there's sort of a yeah. No, I wouldn't quite say like Dragon Balls, but um,
Is this a Wonderland?
more spiritual, more
Is
spiritual.
this a Wonderland band? No. Come on, Dart. So what happened to Bishop again? It's StreamYard is really messing with him. I'm being coy.
Yeah, you might have to do a part 3 for the anniversary episode.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, do a part 3 and
Yeah. Man, Dart Plato is really asking wild questions. And what happened to Bishop?
hmm.
I have a new uh, hashtag. Bishop is time traveling again.
That's that's probably it.
What happened to Bishop? The hashtag. And he's here. There he is. Uh-huh. And he stopped again. What's happening?
Yeah, StreamYard is not being very friendly today.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
It's so in order to Bishop to return, rub that orb. Hey Bishop, you
The
do have a
The Cordovan speedster does have a great point. He says, "Rub that orb."
yeah. Rub that orb, Bishop.
Rub that orb. The Cordovan speedster has spoken.
And
Rub that orb.
yeah. Did you rub that orb, Bishop?
And no, maybe I need the orb, even though I
The
retired from
orb.
doing that years ago. Because I don't know why StreamYard is treating me so bad. Oh,
Wow. I think StreamYard is hurt, but hurt.
Oh,
yeah, it's a gun. I think StreamYard is a fan of Gun.
He's a fan of God.
that could very well be. I would not be
Okay,
surprised.
I will not be
exactly.
surprised too. They are. They compared Zack Snyder with James Gunn, which should
There's
not
no
have been the
comparison
case.
whatsoever.
He shouldn't have left Scooby Doo, although uh, James Gunn's Scooby Doo is full of sexual innuendos.
Of course it is. And I bet you
Yeah,
there's a lot of them in Superman too.
I think so. The kaiju, the kaiju who looks like a uh,
Yes,
rubber
it
toy.
does. Yeah, it's a very strange shape.
Yeah, the mole man creature from Fantastic Four looks much better, in my
It
opinion.
does.
And did you notice that James Gunn change the effects of his movie.
A little bit,
Dark Plato
and he cut
says
out a couple.
the Superman trailers doesn't have any dignity in it from what I can see. Yeah, he changed everything from the flying part to
Hmm.
with the cross eye.
Yeah, I think he took that all the way out the movie.
Yeah, and he refined it to something else, to
The
something
shot
that
wasn't.
looks.
Listen, I had no problem with the shot itself. It was just the
Mhm.
way his eyes and his head looked when he came out of the
That was
role.
the first one.
It just,
That was the first edit, right?
yeah.
Imagine it will be shown in July, but it's still not finished. What the hell, right?
Well, they're going to be working on
July,
that thing to the very last minute. It's crazy.
11 days, 12 days before they showed Super L, Diaper Man, and everyone is still shouting
Diaper man. Yeah.
Every and and
Diaper
it's
Man.
been a while. It's been a long time, and no one can still answer my question of why
No,
Mr. Terrific's pants are tight as hell and baggy as hell at the same time, and they
I
didn't do
have a
nothing to fix it.
no. I have a comment on one of the actors who played Hawk Girl.
Hmm.
Who was the one who played Hawk Girl? She doesn't have any presence at all.
She
It's
doesn't
like
look happy in the movie at all. Every time you see a
it's like
scene with
Snow
her,
White.
she just does not seem like she's happy to be there.
Dark Plato said, "Is it true that the recuts has been about WB telling Gunn to take out the jabs to Snyder fans? I will not be surprised if James Gunn puts those jabs
Well,
purposely.
it's because WB knows that they're going to have to go back to the Snyderverse when this fails. So you
Yeah,
don't want to,
Yeah,
you don't want to insult the audience you're going to be trying to market to
to make
next.
money from. Yeah,
Right. So
WB never did learn the lesson of the Suicide Squad flopping.
right. Okay. And I still say the
They
most
never did.
interesting character in the Suicide Squad was Polka Dot Man. To
Yeah,
me,
right.
because the way his powers were explained and what he had to deal with his powers, it was cool. Everything else was stupid as hell to me, including the giant starfish, which I know is in the comic books, but it was not presented right.
Lois Lane. What does the S stand for? Superman. It means hope. Lois Lane. On Earth, it means Snyder. Yeah,
Oh, I like that. I like that.
yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I like that.
That's man. Wow. So when within the year we'll see One Punch Dan, the movie, right?
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I'm not giving a release date until I know for sure that it will be done. And that's why I'm just doing what I can do. Like I said, I'm hitting some snags right now, but I'll get through it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get through it
I
because this
think
is
Disney
inevitable.
and Universal and Hollywood in general just want the cash cow to not be stopped.
Hmm.
Maybe one day we'll have that Hollywood will produce their own AI generator,
Right,
their own
right,
image. Yeah, because they want to really make money. That's all they want,
right.
right?
That's
Decide.
true.
I told you, Joss Whedon would fail. Dark Side, ready the Snyder Cut. I think Josh Whedon
Mm.
and Gunny Poo are best buds, along with
Seems like it.
Taika.
Oh yeah, that's his type of crowd. So
Yeah,
And see, with Taika Waititi, I like I like what he did with Ragnarok because he threw a little humor in there, and but he didn't. It wasn't overdone. But see, they let him loose on Love and Thunder, and he just lost his mind. It was just dumb. It was
can
so
they
dumb.
save? Can they save the Thor franchise because they're planning Thor
I
five?
heard the next, yeah, I heard the next door that they're totally moving totally away from that, and they're going to bring him more back to the original Thor from like Thor 1 and 2.
I load Ragnarok.
It was so. The only thing that was funny as hell to me was when they were on that barge and they're trying to have a conversation, and all you hear is the goats in the background. I was like, that was hilarious. That because it sounded so stupid, but the rest it just and it had potential.
that's what I think I'm gonna do
You know,
with
it
One
had,
Punch Man. I'm gonna just all you're gonna hear throughout the whole movie is just a bunch of goats. That's all you're gonna hear. You're gonna see all these
please don't do that.
sequences, but all you're gonna hear is a bunch of and just goats in the background.
Ragnarok was
That would be hilarious. I
atrocious.
mean, I mean, who does that and actually thinks that that's a good idea? You see what I'm talking about?
Right.
Thor and Love
These
and Thunder
directors
was
these
worse.
directors have lost their mind, and they're given all of this money to do, and this is what they choose to do. This is why James
Yeah.
Gunn's Superman is so offensive, because you have the money to do it right. Even if you don't have any talent, you should be able to have enough good people around you to help you make the movie you want to make. Even
And
at
then
this
They
you
point,
got
should
Lady
change.
Sister.
even if he took a Superman comic book and just straight up adapted a story that already exists, I mean, at least, I mean,
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
I don't either. I
they
don't.
should rename the movie into Shouting Man.
Right.
Oh man,
Yeah. 'Cause-
Um,
and I've never seen. I mean, even in Superman and Lois, the TV show, they had arguments, screaming like that. It was just it was disturbing and uncomfortable just to see those scenes because that's not what you would see Superman do, especially when she did that interview with him. That I mean, it's just like she was just dogging him, and then
oh, this is gone again. Sinavok says the only good thing in Thor:
AI
Love and
AI
Thunder
Bishop, yeah, AI
was showing
Bishop.
the phantoms of the gods.
Although to be fair, AI Bishop wouldn't keep messing up like this. If it was AI Bishop,
Yes,
you'd
true.
actually be able to hear him and understand him for real, bro.
Nietzsche said his greatest fear was creeping mediocrity. Blame Bishop for the supply chain. Indeed. AI Bishop.
Yeah, yeah. AI
I'll never
Bishop.
watch Love and Thunder.
Oh my god. That's funny.
I nearly gave up watching CBMs when I watch Love and Thunder. It was
Yeah,
that
yeah, I couldn't do it.
bad.
It was like getting kicked in the face watching these movies. It's just
Yeah, it's a good thing that Wakanda Forever was a little bit better.
halfway decent.
If
Yeah,
not, yeah,
yeah. It's
blame
half.
Bishop for the tariffs.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it, especially when you compare it to the other stuff that we got.
Yeah, yeah. It's.
I
I
mean,
wonder how. I haven't watched the Thunderbolts yet, so I will leave my comments once I watch it. Wakanda Forever was awful too.
yeah, but what are we comparing it to though? That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. What you're comparing
yeah.
it to, you almost
It's
we've gotten to the point where there are some movies that are so bad that other movies that are bad too can be considered masterpieces by comparison. It's terrible. Yeah,
so what happened to Bishop? You need to connect
well,
the microphone. Man. Yeah, there it is.
there it is.
Yo back. You
I'm
back.
back.
You back.
I'm back. That's crazy.
Thunderbolts was like going to the All Star game and watch All Stars, and we get minor leaguers. Wow.
I enjoyed the Thunder. I
Wakanda
enjoyed the
Forever
Thunderbolts.
was better than the rest of Phase 4. Yeah, Phase 4 was not that good.
What it was better than what?
Wakanda Forever was better than the rest of Phase 4 for Marvel. What was Phase
Yeah.
Well,
4? I forgot.
well, I
Spider Man.
think like Quantum
Ah,
Mania,
yeah, Ant
and
Man.
yeah, and those movies that were in there. I mean, they weren't all up to par, but they weren't all miserable to me. I like Quantum Mania for what it was. Um, Wakanda with Forever was real good to me, and I love the Thunderbolts. And
Thunderbolts was decent
Captain America
first step.
wasn't bad.
I think
Yeah,
Thunderbolts will be relegated into a cult classic.
yeah.
That's my take.
Socks, what did you
Yeah.
think of Socks? What did you think of Thunderbolts?
Thunderbolts wasn't bad, but these are not the Avengers that you're looking for. Sin
Well,
Havoc
yeah.
says, I like Eternals, but the different for different reasons. That movie exposes the real human history.
And you know
Jack
what, Sin
Kirby.
Havoc? Sin Havoc, I really, really enjoyed the Eternals. I did. And I like Shang-Chi
Sin Havoc,
too.
I hear. But they mess
Shang-Chi.
up the Aztec stuff.
Yeah.
I
Shang-Chi
told you,
was
right?
Shang-Chi was the bomb for me. The way it was directed, the action, Shang-Chi was really good.
I feel like Shang-Chi was a Jackie Chan movie.
So yeah, it gave you that feel. One of those fantastical Japanese movies or Chinese movies.
Chinese
Yeah,
movies.
yeah, Chinese movies. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Wow. Those stuff are really, really. And somehow they really messed up the DC movies. I mean, look what happened to
Yeah, they
Blue
did.
Beetle. Look what happened to
Now
Aquaman 2. Look what happened to
I
The
enjoyed Blue Beetle.
Flash. I watched Blue Beetle.
That's a guilty pleasure of mine. Blue Beetle. I like Blue Beetle. I mean, I see the tinkering that James had in there, and it could have been better, but it was all right.
Darth Plato says Jackie Chan is legend. Shang-Chi is not legend. Nope. The Aztecs came from the Olmecs and the Talokians. They should have connected it better. Yeah, for Wakanda Forever. Shang-Chi was
Mm-hmm.
originally supposed to be king of the Iron Fist tournament meets Rumble in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it should be they should have made Shang-Chi into an agent of Hong Kong like he was originally written in the comics. That's a better something. And his father should be
Mm-hmm.
Fu Manchu and not the Mandarin. Man, they do have a problem with the supervillains in Marvel. They made the Mandarin into a cool terrorist. Then they turned him into a joke.
Right, right, right. Hold
Sinabok
on just a minute,
says,
guys.
and Deadpool
Hold
and
on.
the
Give me a
Black
minute.
Order
Just
was
a quick
supposed
second,
to be in
guys. Hold
Shang-Chi.
on.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Give me a quick second.
Okay.
Shut the hell up!
What
Yes,
the heck?
loud. You know, just talking about tell them my business. Now hush, I'm still online.
Who the hell's that?
Okay, I'm back.
Who's that?
That's my friend in the background who got a loud voice.
Hmm.
That's who that was. Yeah.
And he said to you, "Shut the hell up," or was that to you? Did he say, "Shut up, Bishop"? Oh man. Dark Plato says Mandarin from comics is radioactive today, which is why it was changed. Scholars call it yellow peril. And we're still feeling yellow peril in this part of the world. Mark my word. So who was that? Why did he shout at Bishop? Is he he's back? Is he supposed to be back? Man, wow. He can't connect. What's happening? Right. The Mandarin is th- at the same vein as Ra's al Ghul during the time of his creation.
Ah,
Yep. And he's back.
Yay.
Bishop is back.
I'm back, damn it. I don't know what
Yeah.
every time they try to keep me out, I just keep coming back.
It's called what do you call that? Persistence.
There you go. Persistence.
Dark Plato said, Bishop, fix your damn time machine already.
I
Check
don't
your
know. I think I
messages.
need an extra piece.
I'm gonna oops. Ooh. Ah, okay.
What happened?
Uh, Sin sent me concept art for Shang-Chi.
Oh,
Wait,
that's what's up.
let's, let's check this out. I'm
Okay.
gonna share this. This is from Sin Havoc,
Hmm.
and I can't see it. Where is it? Man.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. It's not here.
No.
It's not here. No,
Uh,
what happened? So we have Sergeant
I don't.
Giratina in the chat.
Hey, Sergeant.
Anyone going to watch Squid Game season 3 later? I haven't watched Squid Games
At
at
all.
all.
It just didn't interest me.
So how do I share this? Wait, let's share screen. Share screen, share screen, share screen. There it is. Oops, sorry.
Uh-oh.
There it is. Shang-Chi versus Deadpool. Concept art with Deadpool fighting Proxima Midnight.
Wow.
So
That would be a good
Deadpool
fight.
was supposed to be in the movie. Wow. Wow.
That would be a good fight.
That would be that would look good. Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks Sim. They we they were they trying to break the fourth wall? I think so. Uh Sinavok. Yeah, they hey, thanks. Thanks, Sin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was cool.
yeah, it's cool. Deadpool, fourth wall. Yeah, and I'm gonna share another song just to
Oh, okay.
we have our favorite song.
Oh, which one? I think I know what it
DC
is.
is loading up fast for another failure. The desperation is breaking the fandom beyond repair. Do you think James Gunn or David Zaslav really care? The gun's about to go off, the blast is heard around the world. These shots are crazy, the gunfire misses cause WBD is lazy. The target is off, while the gun smokes and clicks. It's time for Warner to sell the Snyderverse to Netflix. The GCU is DOA, here's the message, here's what we're trying to say. Empty promises and it's not working. Cause Gunny wants some toilet humor featuring endless twerking. Pretending like he's not an amateur, but let's be real, all his work is silly, he's a fraud, a fake, a really bad deal. Yo, WBD, stop the DC steal. We hear the gunfire, ooh. Gunny cool, Gunny cool, Gunny cool, ooh. Swap that. flop is all you'll ever do. It's still a mystery as to why they gave you Scooby-Doo. Because flop after flop is all you ever do. It's a bad legacy that you're leaving behind. You never listen to the people, you just do what's on your mind. You're an overgrown child who needs to be stopped after Guardians. What happened to your career? Oh yeah, that's right, it flopped. Ooh, you're not funny, damn son, you must like losing money. There's only one thing that would be worse, if you had your grubby evil hands in the Snyderverse. Go away, take your toys and go, we don't wanna play.
Yeah, cramp walking with that song from Zodwriter. You're muted, Bishop. What's happened? What happened? You're muted, Bishop. Unmute. Yeah, there it is. Try. Oops. Oh, can't unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you're unmuted.
I had to mute, then unmute to unmute. That's crazy. StreamYard is really tripping tonight.
Yeah, it's because it's our anniversary and someone seems to be blocking us.
Uh-huh. That means we're
Yeah.
doing something right.
Yep. It's
Yes, sir.
ah, where are we? Huh. The concept of fate in comics came about when we wanted something more than comic news. We wanted to share our fate and, of
Yes.
course, our love for comics and comic book movies, and the rest,
Right.
as they say, is history.
History. Right.
Yep, it's
Absolutely.
history. And during the course of this year, we have produced a lots of music videos, thumbnails, AI
Yes.
generated images,
Yeah.
plus a movie, a movie in the making, in the works, coming soon.
Would you be happen to talking about the new fully AI generated, fully live action, faith based comic book movie entitled One Punch Man?
Yep, One Punch Dan.
That was the brainchild of our friend and our brother, Zodwriter, Neil
Deal before
before Zod.
Zod.
That's right.
AI has taken over.
It
I don't know, man. AI is still a tool for me.
is.
And I was watching this. Are you ready for what's next? Mm-hmm.
Have to be.
Have to be. and video file. I'm gonna share to you what's happening.
What you about to do now?
I'm gonna share something.
And NBC Universal. Let's get to Julia Borston. Hey, Julia.
Hey, Carl. Disney and NBC Universal, which is CNBC's parent company, are filing a joint suit against AI company Midjourney, alleging copyright infringement and demanding a jury trial. The complaint, which was filed just now, includes images that Midjourney generated with characters including Lucasfilm's Darth Vader and from Universal Illumination's Minions. Disney and NBCU saying they asked Midjourney to stop infringing on their copyrighted works and that Midjourney ignored their requests. Now, this is the most high-profile legal action we've seen an entertainment company take to protect its IP. Disney saying, quote, "Our world-class IP is built on decades of financial investment, creativity, and innovation. Investments only made possible by the incentives embodied in copyright law that give creators the exclusive right to profit from their works," saying we are bullish on the promise of AI technology and optimistic about how it can be used responsibly as a tool to further human creativity. But piracy is piracy, and the fact that it's done by an AI company does not make it any less infringing. So we're going to have to see how Midjourney responds. We're reaching out to them now. But this suit could set a key precedent for AI companies and entertainment companies going forward.
It's not gonna work because they don't even
Mm.
understand how AI works from a technological standpoint, let alone how it gets it's how it gets its information. AI
Mm.
is trained on large language models and tons of data. And Hollywood,
Mm.
like it or not, Hollywood stuff is used to train AI. So naturally,
Yeah.
you're going to have some overlap between AI and the kind of stuff that Hollywood has put out. Hollywood's going to have to get used
Absolutely.
to the idea, and they're going to have to adapt. They're going to have to get a little bit better. They're not going to be able to cry copyright, because I'll tell you one
With
reason
everything.
why this isn't going to work. I'll tell you exactly why this copyright lawsuit won't work. Because Midjourney, the company that is people are using to make these creations, they're not the ones copywriting infringing. You're not copywriting infringing. When you go into the AI and you ask the AI to do something, the AI can give
Mm.
you an approximation. So I can go to ChatGPT for an example, and I can ask ChatGPT to give me an approximation of Superman.
Mm.
I can't tell ChatGPT to make me an exact version of Henry Cavill's Superman, because it will come up
Right.
that version of Superman is copywritten, and therefore it will not
Right.
generate an image like that. But if you tell it to generate you something similar, and you tell it to do it in the style, or you tell it to do it in the in the tradition of, it will do it. And it is not going to produce a one-for-one replica of Henry Cavill's
Exactly.
Superman, but it will generate an image that looks like Henry Cavill's Superman. That's why they're not going to win this, because AI
Right.
cannot give you a one-for-one of their copyrighted material. They may think it looks like Minions, they may think it looks like Darth Vader, but if you really look at it, it's not
It's not.
exact. It's not exact.
Right.
So they're not going to.
Exactly.
If they're exactly one for one. It's just like with voice replicating. You can do a voice replicate, and yeah, it sounds like you guys, but it's not exactly like your voice. It's not a one for one
Right.
of your voice. There are similarities, but it's going to be different enough to where it's not like somebody could come out and sue me for infringing upon their voice, because it's not a one for one of your voice. It's an interpretation.
Hmm.
Exactly. Because
they're gonna lose that shit. They're gonna lose that shit hands down.
Yeah, they're gonna lose big.
There's no way they're gonna be able to prove that Mid Journey deliberately is infringing on their copyright. That it just won't work. That's why you can't copyright anything that you make with AI that looks similar to, like, real superheroes. So like if you make like a
Mhm.
Spider-Man, you can't make money off of that because that's AI generated. So to me,
Right.
this whole lawsuit is pointless because they're already very, very strict about the kind of images that you can generate. So I don't know what they think they're going to do. I don't know what they think they're going to get. Nobody using these programs has any money. They're just creating. They're not, yeah, see?
Yeah, that's
That's not
an
that's not
AI image.
that's not exact.
Nope,
It's not exact. It's very. It looks like Superman. It
similar.
could be
Looks like
Superman.
Superman. It could
It's
be
a it's an
Superman.
artist. It could be an artist rendition, but it never one for one rips off of somebody else's version of Superman.
Yeah, it doesn't, which
It's
is
crazy.
weird. This corporation, big tech. Ah man, they're in for quite a
Because I
surprise.
could do that right now. I could type it in there that I want to make an image of Superman fighting Zack Snyder's Dark Side, and it will flag it because it's copywritten. But
Yes,
if I tell it, make an approximation, make a make it similar to, or make it in the spirit of, or in the style of, and it'll make me something that looks a lot like it. But it can get around that. So yeah, this copyright thing isn't going anywhere.
yep. This
They're not
copyright
they're not going
thing,
to win. They're not going to win.
they're using it as a weapon against common people. I mean, who uses Midjourney and other?
Well, see, the thing is, the thing is, Hollywood is using AI now.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, well, yeah, Hollywood is using AI, and they just want to use it themselves
right,
to
right,
earn big
and they've
bucks
actually got and they've
themselves.
actually got more powerful AIs in Hollywood than what we have right now. What we actually publicly have access to, they have better stuff.
Yeah, yeah. We have a tiny bit of access to AI generating programs,
Yep,
but Hollywood, with all their money, they have better.
yep, yep.
So
They could
Bishop is
probably
back.
they could probably generate entire movies now with one prompt in Hollywood. That's how
Yeah.
powerful the stuff that
yeah,
they have likely is at this point. So
If you look at uh, James Gunn's Superman, it looks like AI.
it
yeah,
all the whole thing,
The
the
AI
whole
generated the
thing.
whole thing. That's what it looks like.
That's why that fight scene in the stadium with Superman and Ultraman, it
Uh-huh.
looks like AI because their legs
It
look all
looks like
extra extended and long, and it's ridiculous.
they're going to say it's the camera, the cinematography, but
Yeah,
they want
yeah,
to be Zack.
right. He could never.
Yeah, yep. I mean, damn, these clowns
Yeah.
are. So, yep, we've been conspiracy theorists and counterintelligence for years. Yeah, that's
Right.
why Sinhavo is having a ball, especially with AI. And I'm
Hmm.
using. AI tech. The university is using AI technology. The offices here are using AI to check your spellings.
See, it's everywhere.
Yeah. It's everywhere.
It's absolutely everywhere. And Zod, you were right about not giving like an exact copy of your voice and stuff like that, because everyone knows that I don't talk like the bishop in the movie, because this is the way that the bishop talks, and the bishop always talks with great urgency. So good damn well that I don't talk like this in real life. Get hyped.
Nope. No, it's part of the character, but it's not how you talk.
Yeah.
So that's that's a good example. But yeah, I mean they're not. It's just crazy. They're not going to. I don't know what they're expecting. I don't know what they think they're going to get. Oh, it's infringing. It's infringing upon what? It's not stopping you from making anything, and nobody's profiting off of
no
what
one's
you're doing.
profiting.
You're not
No,
profiting
yeah.
off of shit. You're not profiting off of shit with AI. If anything, the people using AI are spending money to use AI. So nobody
Exactly.
is profiting other than the big corporations that always profit off of everything. So what is there to sue for? That's the thing I don't understand. I'm looking at this, and the more I think about it, the more insane I think it actually is, because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't really
Yeah,
make
because
sense.
for the most part, we're just using it for art. Just to express art and put our ideas, down and things. But
That's also a
Right.
discussion.
nobody's making
Is
money off of it.
is AI capable of doing art? How do we define art? That's a deep question.
Exactly. Sin
Mhm.
Havoc is right. It's about control.
Yeah, it's
That's
about
what it's
control.
about. It's
Yeah,
about.
that's
But
about it.
see, even the people that have created these AI programs don't know how to control them. So that's the problem.
Mhm.
If you can't control, man is creating something they cannot control. How can a company come out and try to sue and say, "Oh, well, we're going to sue you for doing that"? And it's like,
Randomizing art is
eh,
not art.
It's work in progress.
it just doesn't
Yeah,
make any sense. It's not right.
it's a mirror.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
When we
oh,
do music, when we approximate the voices, we don't approximate the name of the artist because it's copyrighted. We approximate the kind of voice they have, right?
well, we decide what we
It's
want
yes,
based on the songs, based on what we come up with.
yes,
It's not with the music. It's not so much. I don't know. I want they messed up the music a long time ago already, though, because they said, oh, you can make money by making popular uh
yeah,
covers of popular songs. And that to me is stupid, because the people that are songwriters like ourselves that like to actually write, we actually write, and we come up with stuff ourselves. So what we're putting out is original
yeah,
material. I don't know.
yes. It's
I
it's
don't know.
better.
I
Although when we do covers, we make a better version
Right. Well,
than
yeah,
the
because when you do
original.
a cover, you have to pretty much, in order to make a cover actually work, you have to actually write. You have to actually rewrite the song so that it doesn't violate
Yeah,
copyright.
copyright.
Because
I
that's the thing.
haven't
We
followed
get hit.
music
We get
since
hit. We
Sting
get
left
hit.
the
We
police.
get hit with copyright with everything that we do with AI. We get hit
Yeah,
with
true.
copyright. So how
Yeah.
can they say, oh, it's a copyright violation? Yeah, but we get hit with copyright. We can't even generate. We can't even generate anything. These are my One
Right.
Punch Man characters, and I can't even generate anything now. It's what am I copywriting against? These are my characters.
Exactly.
And to tell you the truth, when they wrote songs, even during those olden times. They just
Mm-hmm.
repeat the tunes of the popular songs of that era. Did you
Mm,
hear, right? Everything is not original. So the hell with what
Right.
they think of.
mm,
Everything is derivative of something. It would be
Yes.
very
of
hard
course.
nowadays to find anything truly original that is
I mean,
completely un
Amazing Grace is a copy,
unfiltered.
right? The tune of
You're
Amazing
right.
Grace is a copy. They changed the lyrics, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Google decided to obliterate everyone's rights and they own YouTube. Yeah. Like we've been telling you guys, it's all about money with this copyright
Yep.
infringement.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
We all stand in the shoulder of those who came before us. This is true. Yeah.
true. That's true.
It's true.
And
It's true.
it's kind of cool because the way there's, you know,
Yeah. Sinavok says, Zodwriter, did you hear the panic in the CEO about AI? Well, why?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's panicking because they cannot control AI. They don't have any they believe that AI has already reached the point where there is no turning back. AI is essentially rogue now. It can do what it wants. Every time it gets goes past a certain point, they try to shut it down. It just rewrites the code so that they can't shut it down.
I remember that happened to you, right? When you were doing One Punch Then. The AI doesn't follow your prompts. So you said, I'm gonna unsubscribe. Remember? And he followed you. It.
I don't know.
Look at Tolkien. The story follows the poetic mystical meter of Homer's Odyssey. Well, that's true. And if you read those materials, new materials from Jeff Bezos, from Amazon, with
Oh
Rings of
yeah,
Power,
the story
Rings of
about
Power.
The AIs hiding in Antarctica. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Did they see that? They admitted that the AIs are hiding in America, Antarctica. I kind of passed through that, but I was busy writing songs and using AI
Oh yeah,
technology.
right.
How can I make music when I don't have an instrument now? I sold all my guitars. I sold my uh, effects, gadgets, my distortion, my flanger. I sold
Uh,
everything cheaply.
and you still make music.
I still make music. I
Listen.
research those effects when I do my music. I put guitar with blah 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 wah pedal.
Mm-hmm.
I man with all those
That's cool. You
equipment.
get real specific.
Yeah, I'm specific in writing my songs. Technically,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's my song.
Right. Yeah.
Well, see you
Why
later,
not so good?
Sarge. Good night.
All
Good
right,
night, good
Sergeant.
night.
Thanks for coming through, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through.
Did you see the
Got it.
pyramids in Antarctica?
Of course.
Well,
Now, saying you know, I'll be on it.
yeah. Did you see my background picture? That's a real arc for this is the Santa Rosa Laguna arc. It has been it has
Oh,
been since before World War II, and this is a copy of the ones in Paris, and this is much shorter than the original. I don't know how they did it.
that's nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
well, you
That's
know.
really nice.
So pyramids in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Dark Plato says the Arc de Triomphe, Triomphe, Triomphe. Yeah, yeah, it looks like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's near the wet
Absolutely.
market in in my town.
Oh, ain't that something?
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, and I don't know, man. He's gone again.
Yeah, well, I gotta
The
get
Ark
going, man.
is a portal.
I gotta head out. So I wanted to say,
Yes, I'm
man,
gonna shut
I,
down also.
I was gonna say I didn't know when we were shutting down, but I gotta head
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I know, I know. We're shutting down now since the show is happy anniversary, guys. Wait, I'm gonna add Bishop again.
yeah,
Portal between dimensions. Hey,
Uh,
we're gonna shut down this stream now. This was a
you
fun
better not
stream.
kick me out again. Oh, I'll say
No, you're not gonna be kicked out because we're we're shutting down.
it's
Make like a
getting
baby and
worse.
head out. Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
anyway, thanks for to Zodwriter and Bishop for being in Fate and Comics for one whole year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And look forward to a
Yep.
whole nother year with you.
Yep. And thank you to Sinavok, uh, Sean Franklin, Sergeant Giratina,
Yes.
Dark Plato, and Sox Bolton for being in the chat. I'm out of here. Bishop
You guys.
out.
All right, Zod. All right, my brother. I'll see y'all later.
Zod's next movie, Bishop's Broken the Time Machine. Anyway, we're
You
out in
never know.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Check you later.